when police respond to a brutal stabbing. They find a disabled veteran clinging to life and a woman whose account of this bloodbath may not be the whole truth.
She is diabolical. You have no freaking clue.
On March 8, 2026, Charlotte County Sheriff's Office deputies are dispatched to a home in Punta Gorda, Florida, after a frantic woman calls 911.
911, what is the address of the emergency?
Yes. I came out to check on my neighbor, and he's dead.
Okay,
His truck's gone. There's blood everywhere. He was covered with plastic.
You said he was covered in plastic?
Yes.
Okay, now, does it look like there was any sort of injury?
I don't know. Yes, he bled to death.
Okay, but I'm saying, does it look like there were any injuries? Are there any weapons around?
I don't know, honey.
Okay, that's okay. You're doing a great job. I'm just trying to help for our deputies here, okay? Now,
Well,
does he live here alone?
He had a roommate.
And the roommate is not there, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Can you do
we
me a
don't
huge
know.
favor and step out front to make contact with the deputies?
Yes.
When a deputy arrives at the scene, he rushes to the back of the home and discovers an unresponsive elderly man lying next to a wheelchair in a pool of blood with a severe laceration to his arm.
Damn, so he hit his head. He's still warm. Yeah.
The temperature of the body tells deputies they're dealing with a very recent attack. Believing there may still be a chance to save him, they begin CPR.
What the hell is that? They got a CPR machine?
No, he's still warm.
Despite their efforts, he cannot be revived.
Damn.
I mean, the blood around them is coagulated, but it's still wet at least. The whole wheelchair is covered in blood.
So is that one over there. There's one over there that's covered in blood too, and the blood goes from all the way over there.
The spin circle's right here.
When a deputy
What the
speaks with the
fuck?
woman who called 911, she identifies the victim as 76-year-old Paul Dwayne Bradley, a disabled military veteran who relies on multiple caregivers for daily assistance.
One, his truck's missing.
Yeah.
It's not here. Two, he was covered in plastic.
Okay.
The sheathing was over him.
The plastic sheathing was? Okay.
I pulled it back to make sure it was him. Because
Okay.
I seen his foot, but I had to make sure it was him.
Okay.
And
What the fuck?
that's all.
Bro, imagine you come outside and you find your disabled neighbor and a goddamn wrapped up in the sheet and blood in front of his house. Bro, what the fuck?
I called him.
As deputies process the scene, a visibly
crazy
shaken
shit.
friend of Paul's approaches
What
with
the
information
fuck?
that immediately begins to point investigators toward a potential suspect.
Just stay back there for now, because this is an active crime scene, okay? Okay. With what?
I don't know who's the lady that's living with him. She just moved in, and he came over the other day and told me she was schizophrenic.
W snitch.
And he wanted to get her out of the house.
Yeah, because see, that's what we was supposed to be here at 7 to help him make sure she goes.
You too?
Okay.
The deputy learns that earlier that morning, Paul
That's
had
crazy,
fired a
man.
living caregiver who had recently moved into the home. When she refused to
She a caregiver and she did this to him? What the fuck?
leave, he called authorities for assistance.
So, this caretaker, is she someone you
9 hours earlier, bro. What the
hired, or
fuck?
is it a friend, or
I was
what's...
going to hire her, and I'd try her out for a month, you know.
Okay.
But then I thought, after 3 days,
They failed
I knew
him.
she wasn't going to be no good.
What is she doing? So, I get that she's not, like, really taking care of you, but what else is she doing?
Nothing.
Nothing? She's just doing nothing.
She makes me good meals, don't get me wrong. But that's all she does.
Damn,
So
man.
she's just cooking for you, that's all she's doing.
It's sad seeing shit like this, knowing that bro gone.
Just worthless.
She's in there right now?
Yeah, she's in bed, I think.
So, you want her out of here today, we can do that. Do you just want her to get going, or do you want her, like, formally trespassed?
No, if she refuses to go.
If she refuses to go, then yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go talk to her now.
The deputy spoke to Paul's caregiver, 48-year-old Shannon Rose Giblin. She denied neglecting his care and said there was another reason Paul wanted her out of the house.
I'm going to tell you the truth, sir.
Okay.
And the girl that got me this job.
There's no way out of this one. You're done.
Hey, man, what the fuck? They said she had a mental illness, though, so I ain't gonna do too much. She definitely got that shit. She naturally off the jiggers.
Knows this too. You can talk to her about it. He is mad at me because I didn't give him sexual pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see? Have you ever had?
Cat.
Yeah, I've heard of this kind of thing.
She told the deputy Paul had repeatedly made unwanted sexual advances,
He
including
probably
one
did.
incident where he allegedly put his hands on her.
When we go run errands, of course I drive, and I help him out of his buggy into the truck, and I snap on his seatbelt for him. You know,
Okay, but how did he?
And so I'm leaning over snapping his seatbelt, and he grabs the back of my head. He puts his hand on the back of my head, and he moves my head towards his crotch, and he goes, groans.
With Shannon's serious allegations, the deputy was now facing a much more complicated situation.
I want to go back in and talk to him again about that.
He's going to deny it.
You know?
Oh, this is earlier.
Yeah, probably. But the problem here, Shannon, is that he wants you gone. And so if he tells me that he wants you gone, then that is my job to do that.
So you want me to leave right now?
So that's what I'm going to try to figure out with him.
That's impossible. I have no car. I've got cats.
What?
This man is a pervert.
Listen, I'm not saying I don't believe you at all, okay?
Man, she killed this man because she ain't had nowhere to go. That's crazy.
So I'm gonna go talk to him. I've heard this story a few times, okay? So let me go talk to him and then we'll figure out what's going on next, okay?
Paul denied the allegations and remained firm that he wanted her out of the house immediately.
So what you should do is go ahead and get out of here. I know you don't have a car, but I would go ahead and get your things together. I would contact a friend. I don't know your money situation, but
I have like $30.
So you telling me you a caregiver and you got $30? What the fuck? Where your money? Wait, she don't get paid. Caregivers get paid. Why she got $30 and she ain't got no car and she dependent on this old man? How you nigga? He your caregiver. He literally said all she do is make good meals. Man,
leave isn't a big question. Is there going to be a huge fight here? Is there going to be? Is this going to be?
It was more than a fight.
No.
Okay.
No, because first and foremost,
She said it's gonna be a knife fight.
felony. Put your hands on
I
the
was going
man.
to say exactly.
Girl, you facing life.
I know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hours later, Paul's body is found in the very spot where Shannon had spoken with the deputy. As the investigation continues, a review of security footage from a neighboring residence reveals Paul's 2024 Toyota Tacoma leaving the property around 4:30 p.m.
Can you do a felony bolo for this guy's truck? I need to know where it is as soon as possible, and I need it stopped.
That's why they got them flock cameras, man.
3 hours after Paul's body.
Hey, I'm iffy on them flock cameras. You know, I don't want motherfuckers to know where I'm at 24/7. Hey, it's a whole lot of. Y'all do y'all own research with that. YouTube, don't demonetize me, even though I ain't demonetized. Twitch, don't ban me. Damn. Yeah, I don't fuck with flock cameras.
He is discovered. The vehicle is located at a McDonald's in Sarasota County, 53 miles north of the crime scene, and Shannon is inside.
Step out of the vehicle with your hands up. Hands up, hands up, hands up. Turn around. Walk backwards to me. No, don't reach. Gotcha, bitch. Walk backwards with your hands in the air. Do not reach. Walk backwards to me now. You got hands.
Oh, hell no.
Drop down your knees. Get on your knees. Keep your hands on your head.
Hands on your head.
Is there anyone else in the vehicle?
My cat.
After Sarasota County deputies detain Shannon, she begins
she said them cats is humans.
making disturbing claims about what happened to her.
Why are you guys being so mean to me?
Hey, bro pulled the gun out on the cat like the cat was finna do something.
Okay.
And almost murdered by a guy.
I don't know anything about anything.
I'm gonna stand you up.
Okay, let's stand up.
I was almost just murdered. Look at my body.
Shannon is transported to the Sarasota County
She
Sheriff's
wild as
Office,
fuck. She
where
weird.
she says she was constantly harassed and abused by
So you
Paul.
killed him?
But detectives will soon get a surprising phone call that raises questions about her story.
Paul's a very evil man. I believe it was the second night I was there.
So why didn't you leave?
I was saying goodnight to him, and he reaches back and he starts doing this on my upper leg, and he starts reaching over towards my crotch. And I was like, all right, well, good night. I mean, I had just gotten there.
Shannon describes another incident she says crossed a line, leaving her feeling devastated.
He told me that he loves to spoon. He's like, if we're ever spooning and you feel the little guy down there misbehave, you can just skedaddle. So I went to my room, sat on the bed, and disbelief and just started crying. And he literally wants me there for sex.
She goes on to describe a history of childhood trauma.
Shit, Unc probably do want some booty, but hey, that don't mean kill him. What the fuck? Just leave.
Suggesting Paul's alleged behavior triggered painful memories from her past.
Nobody understands that there's sick men out there. Okay, I was freaking by my own father. When I was 14, he took my virginity. Okay? I've been almost murdered by a guy choking in front of my 3-year-old daughter. Okay?
Detectives shift their focus to what happened after the deputy told her to leave Paul's home.
Obviously, it looks like you were put in a very tough spot. I mean, I see you're scratched up and have some injuries. Did he get violent after law enforcement left?
Hey, she doing a fucking horrible job. The fuck? Step it up. You a fucking officer. You supposed to know how to act. Come on, man. I know she got schizophrenia and everything, so this is a walk in a fucking park. But come on, man. This is supposed to be like where you get your XP up. Like, come on.
You grabbed me, and I've got things.
But after learning about the arrest, Shannon's sister contacts investigators and reveals a pattern from Shannon's past. One that raises questions about whether she's telling the truth.
I just wanted to say that someone noticed in her mugshot that there were scratches on her. And I wanted to tell the detectives that she has a history of and trying to blame other people. One of her baby daddies, for lack of a better
Boy, look at these.
term.
Boy, look at them photos. She looked like I'm ready to do it again. She looked like, and so what? I did it, okay. But she went to jail back to back to back.
She bragged about getting
To back.
him locked
To
up
back.
in Sarasota for like 8 months because she beat herself up and
Shit, she might be the real life Harley Quinn. What the fuck? Hell no.
then called the cops.
She got that demon in her. Boy, I know y'all see that shit right there. I know y'all see that demon. I ain't gonna lie, boy. It's definitely, boy.
And said he did it. I was thinking to myself, oh my God, she's gonna sit there and try to say
She look like
it
she
was
be on that
self-defense
demonic
and
shit.
He did that to her.
What happened next with Paul?
I look at him. I said, Paul,
That can't be the same lady. I mean, I know that was 10 years ago.
Cook you, give you baths. So you're just willing to have the sheriff just push me to the curb? I said, what would you have done to my cats?
Man, fuck them cats. I mean, it ain't fuck the cats. I love my
Well-
cat, but fuck them cats.
And it was obvious.
She care about the
He
cats
killed
more than
them.
she care about.
Just the way he said it.
All right, so then what happened?
He's in his scooter, and he starts going, and I start following him. And he stops in his scooter, and he grabs his phone. And I'm like, what are you doing? Because he was going to call the cops again. And I went to grab it, and he's like, what are you doing? And he starts grabbing me.
So, nah.
Because I snapped. I snapped.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
All right.
It just hit me. I snapped. I just did. Abuse.
Yeah.
Too much of it.
I get it.
I was in a mental hospital because I snapped years ago. It's all documented.
Yeah, they finna send her to the nearest psych ward.
All of it.
According to Shannon, when the confrontation turned physical, she used a kitchen knife to cut him.
Was it a little cut, a big cut, when you cut him?
No, he was bleeding a lot.
Okay.
You see how she just, her whole demeanor just changed?
Lots, like.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Her sister
liked that
claims
shit.
this wasn't the first time Shannon had used a knife during a confrontation.
I spoke to the boyfriend that just escaped from her. Like, he could have been the next victim, but his daughters were like, you need to
Nigga
get the hell out of
escaped.
there. Because he would wake up in the middle of the night and she would be...
Oh, fuck no.
standing over him with a butcher knife and saying she was going to kill him. He literally hightailed it across the state of Florida to get away from her because his daughter lives on the other coast. He told me I was afraid she was going to slit my throat in my sleep.
Shannon insists the confrontation with Paul escalated into something she never expected.
I'm scared for my life, and I'm scared for my cat's life. This man abuses me. It's not like I'm like, oh, I've hurt this precious man today. No one's claiming that.
But Shannon's ex-boyfriend describes a conversation he had with Shannon about Paul that paints a very different picture.
He was on the phone with her on Sunday before this happened. She was telling him that she was going to kill the guy before she killed him. And I'm just saying, because I think it's relevant, because if she's like saying, I'm going to go in there and kill him, and then she does it, that's premeditated in my book.
Shannon says that after cutting Paul, she pushed him in his scooter to the back of the house, where she placed him on the ground and watched him die. But before fleeing in his truck, she covered his body with the plastic tarp. When asked why, she offers an unexpected explanation.
What was up with the plastic? Everything else makes sense to me. I don't understand that part.
When you take care of somebody, tucking them in, does that make sense at all?
What? Oh, hell.
I don't know.
Can I ask you a question? It's kind of...
Yeah, you do. Look, hold them interchange. Look at this, man. Look at this. 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 Look at this.
Tucking them in, does that make sense at all? I don't know.
Can I ask you a question? It's kind of personal.
Gotcha,
How do you
bitch!
feel now that happened?
He was not innocent. That's how I feel. He abused me. That's how I feel. Just a part of me was...
Okay.
I'm like, it was either me and my kitties or him. I'm serious. Now you both look at me like you hate me. We don't hate you.
Promise me don't hate you.
I'm not cold-hearted.
She's threatened so many people in her life. She is diabolical. You have no freaking clue.
According to court documents, in March 2026, Shannon was charged with second-degree murder and grand theft of a motor vehicle. She pled not guilty to the charges. Shannon's public defender filed a motion requesting a competency examination, and a hearing is scheduled for August 6, 2026, to determine whether she is fit to stand trial. She remains jailed without bond. Watch out.
I'm gonna say send her to a mental hospital. She ain't got no marbles. She got marbles, but she ain't got no marbles. I mean, 50-50. I don't know. Leave it up to the judge, honestly. I don't get paid to make that decision.